Brad Hansen here for West Coast Mazda. We're out here today at the BC Driving Centre at the Pitt Meadows Airport to test drive the all-new 2014 Mazda 3. This is the third generation of the Mazda 3 now, and when the Mazda 3 first came out in 2004, it really set the bar a lot higher in that segment than it had ever been placed before. And I think the same thing's happened here now with the new 2014 model. The bar has really been raised substantially in the compact car segment. This is our first fully SKYACTIV Mazda 3, and a lot of consumers don't necessarily know exactly what the SKYACTIV means. And the SKYACTIV is the engine, it's the transmission, it's the body, and it's the chassis. So it's not just some add-on or something else, it's a complete rethink of the car from the ground up. So 60% of the steel used in this car is high tensile steel, which is stronger yet lighter than the steel it replaces. So the car is safer and handles even better on the road while delivering better fuel economy. We have the opportunity today to hop in and out of the Mazda 3 and some of the competition out there. And while everyone has made a lot of gains over the years in terms of the features and content on the inside of the car, just touching the quality of the plastics and the leathers inside the Mazda, and you realize that the bar has been set higher almost to the point of a premium vehicle. There's a lot of elements in there that you're right, you'd only find in usually a BMW or something like that. A heads-up display can't be found in any other compact car in the segment. Same thing with the HMI controller, and there's a lot of safety elements there. All the information that a driver would need, not the entertainment, not the toys, but all the information a driver would need is directly in front of you. Anything that's could be regarded as entertainment or toys is off to the right-hand side, sort of where it should be. I mean, it's a very driver-focused car, and even with the heads-up display there, it's just strictly showing the driver the information they need to see right away, that less time is taken off the road. I noticed that all the other cars here that we test drove, the Honda Civic and the Hyundai Elantra, both had an eco mode. So that means to get the best fuel economy, you actually have to press a button. Whereas our car, by default, you're already getting phenomenal fuel economy and great driving dynamics. But to further those driving dynamics, there's a sport mode if you really want to elevate that and have some more fun with that car. A drag race, if you will, is you'd expect higher performance cars, not these little four-cylinder cars, but acceleration is a safety feature. I mean, your ability to merge onto a highway, get up to speed, and maybe pass a truck or something like that on a highway, that is a safety feature, because some of these cars coming out of a corner, you really had to hammer your foot onto the gas pedal to get it to go. It was very reluctant to accelerate, and that's not confidence inspiring at all when you're driving. So it's not just about seeing which car is the fastest or comparing 0 to 60 times. There is really a safety tie in there for drivers on the road. The ability to toss this car around while being in control is something that you wouldn't dare do in any of the other cars. And not that we encourage our consumers to go out and drive like that, but again, there's a safety element there. If something jumps out in the road at you and you need to swerve, the car's ability to maintain that without losing control is astounding when you drive them in a situation like this directly against the competition. Fuel economy is the top of mind for all consumers when you're shopping for a compact car. So the fact that we can deliver absolutely best-in-class fuel economy with our 2-liter engine, and then even with our 2.5-liter engine, get similar fuel economy to some of the smaller 1.8 liters found in some of these other cars is remarkable in itself. But you're right, the ability to get that great fuel economy and not be penalized for driving a compact car, those two thoughts are married up remarkably well in the Mazda 3, whereas you definitely feel like there's a bit of compromise in any of the other cars that we've driven here today. Yeah, so we've had a chance today to test drive this car under some pretty extreme circumstances here on the track, but I think even during a normal test drive, our consumers will be easily able to tell that this is the car to beat in the compact car segment. So I strongly encourage anyone shopping for a compact car to test drive the competition, test drive the Mazda 3 at West Coast Mazda, and you'll definitely see that the Mazda 3 is the leader in the segment.